the analytics company မှာ the analytics company ဖြစ်ပေါ်လာမှုအကြောင်းရှင်းလင်းတင်ပြခြင်းစီစဉ်ဖြစ်ပါတယ်။တို့ဖြစ်ပါရဲ့ဥတော်တင်ဟာ the analytics company ဖြစ်ပေါ်လာမှုအကြောင်းရှင်းလင်းတင်ပြပေးပါရန်ဖိတ်ကြားအပ်ပါတယ်ရှင်
။မင်္ဂလာပါ။ကျွန်တော်တို့ရဲ့ဒီ analytics company ကိုဒီနေ့ program ဌာနမှာကြွရောက်ချင်းများအားပေးကြတဲ့ဂုဏ်ကြီးရှိလူကြီးများအားလုံးနဲ့မိတ်ဆွေများအားလုံးကိုဒီစီအထူးပဲကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်။ Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, we would like to thank our friends, families, partners, suppliers, and everyone who helped us along this way. We really appreciate this support and tremendous help we have received from all of you so far. We could not have done this without you. Today is quite a special day. According to Mayan calendar, today marks the end of a calendar, or some people call it end of the wall, supposedly on the 12th, 21/12. And since we are all staying here, let's make sure we get the most out of our remaining days. Let's make it special. And let's mark this as a special occasion for us to remember. It could be an end of a journey, or it could be an end of a calendar, but it could also be beginning of something new. It could be a beginning of a new era. It could be a leading edge of some sort of advancement. This kind of era change, or change of calendar, marks something different for mankind usually. Mankind, since the beginning of his inception, has been striving for advancement, searching for knowledge. We try to learn how to make fire, wheels, cars, robots that go to Mars, or even devices like a handheld device, like a computer that can fit into your pocket, which is like an iPhone 5, which you can buy today. Those dreams are a reality today. You can actually go out there and buy those, although they used to be in a James Bond movie and used to be a dream previously. And let's look back how far we have moved forward. Just 20 years ago, we didn't have any of those. We used to have those. Usage of the right space. So we used to have laptops like this. I wanted to be a scientist when I was a kid. So one day, my dad brought something back home, which I got really fascinated with. It was an Apple MacBook, by today's terms, but back then it was called PowerBook. I thought it was really more advanced and cooler than any toy I ever had. I thought I could learn something from this, something I could never learn from any of those textbooks. So I spent a lot of time, since we didn't have the internet, I tried from trial and error, how to put together a startup floppy disk, we call it boot disk, to boot a Mac laptop into System 715. It was a tough journey, but I learned. And true enough, I became a programmer, not a scientist, and then I became an analyst. Eventually, an IT professional that specialized in business intelligence. So this pursuit for technology, knowledge, is something that we do as a profession, not just myself, my partners, a group of our individuals, professionals. So we end up setting up businesses that help other businesses to become better, to become more productive, to progress ahead. Sometimes we don't just help other businesses, we help entire industries, or I dare say even entire nations sometimes, one nation at a time. So this very hunger for progress is one of the reasons and one of the foundation principles of why we founded the analytics company in Myanmar. For a nation to develop, there are quite a few building pieces that need to fit in together. Security, healthcare, education, information technology. We could not do them all, but we think so far we have done a fairly decent job in the IT sector at quite a few different countries so far. So we thought, hey, we think we could make a difference. We want to try to leave behind this wall a slightly better place than we originally entered, one country at a time. So that is the principle behind our company. And even inside this IT sector, there are quite a few things we could focus on. So for our company, we end up doing quite a few things. For example, we do software distribution, like distributing and reselling Norton antivirus software products, or we implement SAP or system integration projects as a service provider, or even consulting of business intelligence analytics and reporting for companies. And we even do retail of selling consumer electronics, which are Apple products and other accessories. Later, our sales and marketing manager, Upyo Gokucho, will elaborate more in details about our Apple retail business. But let's just say, we don't just sell Apple products. There are just a lot of brands of high quality products that we sell at a retail store today. So I possibly could not cover them all today. So later, our team will be highlighting two very special brands, namely Seoul Republic and V-MODA, as one of the largest agenda of this event. But regardless, whether it's software, hardware, or retail, every single one of our business units share the same dream. We want to be the leading edge of technology innovation and adoption. So for TAC, we have defined this slogan, and we call it Edge of Advancement. And with that, I would like to give you a pledge representing the analytics company that we will be delivering our world-class, highest quality products and our best services in Myanmar for years to come. Thank you.
Salabi Kana Sizenia